Okay, I'd like to call the July 16th Comox Valley Sports Commission meeting to order. And I'd like to start by recognizing that we're on the unceded territory of the Comox First Nation. And we're going to move right into new business. Low-income regional recreational all access pass program. Okay, and I'm just going to speak a bit to this. So I brought this forward because as a commission, we want to encourage active, healthy lifestyle, and we want to remove as many barriers to that and to our services as possible. From speaking to families in Cumberland, it's low-income families. It's difficult for them to, afford recreational activities, but it's also difficult to go to each individual service and have to fill out different forms in order to receive those services. And so this report is about creating an all-access pass for Comox and Courtenay and Cumberland and CVRD recreational services. So yeah, I don't know if you have any questions. Jennifer is here and happy to answer them. And if not, then we could move toward passing it.
And there should be some lights on the laptop.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of questions.
Are there lots of questions?
There's 5.
Oh, maybe I'll wait.
Okay, Director Wells.
Thank you, Chair. Yeah, I think this is an excellent idea, and its time has certainly come. And it's something that we've talked about at our council table as well. But if I may be remembering things incorrectly, but I was under the, I thought that this was already in the works, that staff were sort of at a staff level talking about this, but maybe that's not the case. So I just thought I'd clarify kind of where, you know, is this a necessary step? Like, obviously, it's a great thing to make it into an actual resolution, but I just didn't know if staff are already working in this direction.
Through the chair, so in 2017, it was actually identified in our recreation master plan for the CVRD, and so in turn we started communications with our partnering municipalities, and then in discussions with Chair Kettler, we looked to move it further sooner.
Okay. So, yeah, that's great. So, again, sometimes you sort of think things are happening, but maybe if this will help it go a little bit quicker, I'm more than happy to support it. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
And Director Arbour.
Yes, fantastic idea to bring the affordability and the all-access pass. That's great. My only question is in regards to how will we determine the low-income factor. Are we going to ask people to self-declare, or are we going to ask for? I think there's often, you know, it can be a sensitive area for a lot of people. So I'm just wondering if you'll just look to do a report around that and come back later, or whether you already have some ideas and solutions around that.
Through the chair, so each municipality already has a low-income pass application process.
Oh, okay.
So the ability to say that customer XYZ has applied is able to be approved through all the municipalities. So to try to improve the paperwork process to make it a little bit quicker, you're not having to apply at the various municipalities. The one place that you apply, that gives you the ability and access and approval to go through the other locations, you know, for the pass. And also there is in the process, there is sort of a financial line that you have to qualify for in order to be approved for the program.
I did not know that existed. I wouldn't have asked the questions otherwise. So thank you. I'm in full support of the motion.
Thank you.
And Director Hillian.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to clarify, and perhaps it's a follow-up to Director Wells' point. We did discuss the that staff would be working at looking into a regional recreation pass in general. But this is probably a first step, and that goes back to the initiative that you referenced in 2017. So I'm just wondering if there's going to be any lessons learned through this process that will help to move towards the more general all-inclusive pass.
Through the chair, so yes, first steps, we need to find a program that's common, so the low-income pass. It also meets strategic goal number 4 for the CVRD Recreation Department in respects to making more accessible facilities for the community. Once we get our ducks in a row and have the opportunity to move forward with the low-income pass and all-access pass, then from there I think we'll have a better idea of how well it's being used, which areas are using it the most, and from there looking to see if there's any further future steps that can be taken that staff would bring back to the Sports Commission.
Thanks very much.
Director Morin.
Sorry, that was my question. Thank you.
Okay. And Director Frisch.
Yeah, well, thanks, Chair, for bringing this forward. Obviously, lots of support at this table, and I'm I'm really in favor of getting people who might have less money, especially when they have children, making our sports and recreation exceptionally available to them. My question's, it's kind of just off the cuff. I know I get what I think is a low-income pass through the RD. I forget what it's called. Is it a wellness pass, or is that what you guys call it too? Yeah. And so it seems pretty affordable. Is that the kind of thing that low-income people can get, or is it something better, or is it not quite as good, or what's?
Through the chair, so our specific low-income pass for the CVRD provides some opportunities for X amount of discounted swims, X amount of free swims, and then also discounted programs. So you may have a program where the first time when you register a child in swimming lessons, you get 25% off. And then the next lesson set they come back for, they get 50% off, and then 75, and then 100. So we try to provide each low-income family the opportunity to make sure that they can have at least 4 sessions of swimming lessons in a year at a reduced discounted cost, and then after that you pay the full amount. But normally, for swimming programs gets you 5 or 6 months, right, or 7 months down the road. And then with the swims as well, there'll be 52 free swims for the year, for adult, teen, child, and senior. So there are some opportunities already in place. But I think to better the community and the wellness through mind, body, spirit, all those things, finding a way just to make all our facilities more accessible and even easier to get into, will get people out of their houses and in through our doors.
Well, thanks. I really encourage you then in the work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, seeing no more questions, move receipt. Oh, okay.
All in favor?
All in favor? Carried.
Move the recommendation? Gotta read it. Oh, good call.
Do you, oh, sorry.
I believe it says something.
To the effect that we request staff to work on the proposed low-income regional recreation all-access pass program. No, yeah, is that what it says? For-
And Bob, did you have a question?
Well, I just pushed my thing to
Oh.
say the motion.
Okay, sorry. All right, all in favor? Carried. Okay, and you have termination?
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Carried.
Well done, that. Great job. Good meeting.